a great day today. I had a great day. I had a bath. That's all it takes. I love having baths so much. I find them so relaxing. The only time I don't find a bath relaxing is when I don't have bubble bath liquid. I cannot face that water without bubbles. I need them for two reasons. Firstly, because it's fun. But secondly, so I don't have to stare at my magnified naked body for half an hour. And once I accidentally saw through and I was like, because I'm buying the no tears formula, but it turns out it doesn't work when the pain's on the inside. I used to have to share bathwater with my family when I was growing up, and I feel like, yeah, most people my age did, and it's so gross. And it makes me so mad to think, like, why is that where my family chose to save money? We were doing fine. Like, I had roll-ups in my lunch. I went to the shops the other day. I can't afford those now. Not once was Mum like, all right, so you could skip roll-ups on Thursdays, but you might have to stop bathing in your dad's old water. Because I would have been like, fuck the roll-ups, I don't want dad water. Like, how gross is that? Dad water. I know this is television, but I'll just keep saying it. Dad water. Dad, like, the only thing I've thought of grosser than dad water is maybe granddad water. Yeah. It's just double dad water. It's too... No, I do find baths relaxing, but for me now, like, the most relaxing thing about a bath is not having to watch my dad step out of it when I'm stepping into it. It is so soothing. So I'm gay. Deal with it. It's okay if you didn't pick it. I'm not wearing a denim vest, so I did trick you. I actually never came out to my dad. I just started wearing more and more denim until he figured it out. Like he knew I had a secret, and it was that, or I had a secret job at Just Jeans. One day he came up to me and he's just like, what's all this denim about? He's like, you trying to impress some girl at Just Jeans? I was like, phenomenal work, father. He figured it all out. Incredible. Mum's cool with it. She's a little too cool. Once she just walked into the room and she said, hey, I always thought I could be gay if I wasn't into men. Said, thank you for your bravery, mother. You know, she didn't even try to be a lesbian. That's what made me mad. She doesn't even have cargo pants, and her keys aren't on a carabiner. That's a thing now. All lesbians want to give the impression they've just abseiled into the building. I actually just think they're trying to say as quickly as they can, if you need me to go down, I can do it swiftly and safely. Something about me is I'm not quick to add people on Facebook. Like, I'll keep them pending. I actually love pending someone. My longest penned was 3.5 years. That was a guy called Travis from Tennessee. So I'd never met Travis, but he sent me a Facebook friend request. I went to his page and I looked at his profile, and his picture was just a truck. And I was like, oh, we're not going to get along, so I didn't add him. But then about a year into that penned, Travis sends me a message on Facebook, and in capitals, he just sent me, boop. And I remember at the time thinking, I think Travis might actually be a truck. Just like figuring out Facebook, very impressive. A little while ago I was doing a gig, and during my set, a guy was sitting in the front row, and during it, he gets his friend's attention and he points up at me and he says about me to his friend, he goes, now this is comedy for men and women. Look, it was actually a huge relief because men and women do make up a massive portion of my audience. My target market is actually men and women, so it was all right. But I thought about, that guy's so stupid. I was like, he probably says stuff about, you know, men and women that isn't even just about comedy. I feel like he's that guy, his girlfriend's like, it's a bit chilly out there, you might want to put a scarf on. He's like, scarves are for women. She's like, all right. And they go down to the pub and he sees some guy in a footy scarf and he's like, oh, no, that one's all right. That's a scarf for men and women. That one's fine. The waiter's like, sir, would you like the salad? He's like, fuck off. He's like, oh, it has bacon and egg in it. He's like... That's a salad for men and women. I'll have a large. He's driving down the highway and he sees a truck, but it's painted pink. He's just like... That's a profile picture for men and women.